Hey, home builder, John here again, your friendly remote CPA. And I just want to take a dive into one of the more advanced topics, which is advanced, efficient data entry. So the person you have monitoring your shared email inbox on a regular basis, they can enter things one by one in QuickBooks or Buildertrend and manually key away. But in my humble opinion, that's a huge waste of time. It takes forever. And something that really speeds it up is if you implement either a spreadsheet or something we'll talk about in a second, or an Airtable upload. So basically, this will be a template that we share in the links. And it is a given template from a service called SaasAnt. I've got their website right here. I'll talk about it in a minute. But basically, the person you have monitoring your shared inbox will go through all of the bills that roll in from subcontractors and other vendors and enter them in a spreadsheet. There's so many advantages to this. So it's a way of standardizing your payables. All of your subcontractors and your vendors are essentially submitting documents, and they all have to be standardized. So everyone likes to make their bill look extra pretty. They might format it differently, but they all should have a unique identifier, AKA an invoice number. They should show what job they worked on, and they should give you enough description so that you can pick a cost code. And bonus points if you can train them to put the cost code right on there. Maybe when you sign their bid for that portion of your job, you tell them exactly what cost code to put on that invoice. And then your data entry person isn't having to research and guess and look back at historic transactions. The cost code is just right there and ready to be used. The next advantage of using this spreadsheet format is you as the business owner, you can look through exactly what's going to be uploaded all at once before it goes. So maybe you identify a certain line item for a bill that you know you already paid on your credit card, so that can be deleted from the mix. Or maybe you want to see exactly how much your AP is going to increase that week. You can see, you can quickly add up, you just select the amounts and it will automatically sum them for you. And the other thing you can do is you can add comments to specific cells if you need extra notes. And if you're using Google Workspace, you can also have a link so that it links directly to the document that's stored in your Google Workspace shared drive, so you can easily get back to that in the future. Now, let's take it up a level, and we're going to talk about a service that we use often here at Remote CPA called Airtable. This is like a spreadsheet on steroids. And the biggest reason that we use it is it's more of a database instead of a spreadsheet. So we have a lot of extra features. So if this were my bill upload for the week, right now I have 2 bills in here. They have the same bill number. Another advantage of using a service like SaasAnt is it will identify duplicate bill numbers, and it will actually give you an error. So that's another safeguard to protect against double paying a vendor for the same thing. But inside this Airtable database, we can expand the record, and it's a much more friendly screen. You've got all of these different fields, and you can also have it automatically generate a link. And we have this upload in the memo field on the bill transactions in QuickBooks, so you can easily click on that link and it will take you right to this transaction in Airtable. But another huge advantage of Airtable is it gives you a history of everything that's been entered and or changed. And the other thing you can do is you can tag people and have a discussion with them. So a lot of times we need to double check to make sure something is approved to enter, or we need to confirm a cost code, and we can tag someone right in the comments section and get a response from them, and they'll get an email notification and they can click on the link. It will take them right to this record so they know exactly what we're talking about. We don't have to type out a super long email with all of the attachments and whatnot, we can just have a conversation here, and that stays with this transaction in Airtable forever. So these columns were actually populated by what I mentioned previously, which is SaasAnt. And what we do on a weekly basis is we come into this dropdown and we download our Airtable base as a CSV. So there's certain fields over here to the right. So these two bills are in a status of not uploaded, which means they still need to be uploaded into QuickBooks. And then once they get uploaded, we change it to uploaded, and we indicate the date that it was uploaded. And so that makes it really easy. So you can just go to the items that are not yet uploaded. You go to the dropdown and you export it, or you download it as a CSV. So now let's talk about SaasAnt, which I have on the screen now. This is the home page. So this is not a widely known service, and I believe there's also an equivalent service called Excel Transaction Pro that essentially does the same thing. And what it does, it allows you to upload mass bulk transactions into QuickBooks. So what we've found is that data entry person that's monitoring your shared inbox, if they're going through each and every email that they receive and they're manually keying them into Buildertrend, it takes forever. And once you enter it into Buildertrend and save the bill, it seems like you can never go back and change the cost code in the future. I really wish Buildertrend would enable that. Now in QuickBooks, if we enter things there, oftentimes we can go back and change the cost code. And it's pretty common to have a discussion among the builder team and determine, oh shoot, this bill actually belonged under this separate cost code. Maybe this bill, there's one for the garage and one for the house if they have a detached garage, who knows. So this is a really nice upload tool. It goes into, so once you upload into SaasAnt, it goes into QuickBooks, and then it goes into Buildertrend. And then what we like to do, even after we've done an upload into QuickBooks, we like to go into the individual transactions that we uploaded and actually go the extra mile to attach the source transaction right in here. And then in addition, the memo would have that Airtable link. So whether you're using a spreadsheet or an Airtable database, just know that there are ways to upload data a lot faster. And yes, it will go into QuickBooks and then it will go into Buildertrend, but you have the potential of not only saving hours of data entry, but also making sure your data is a lot more clean. So you can go through before the upload and review each and every aspect. Another advantage of Airtable is you can use some of the other bases to pull in your full client list or your vendor list, your products and services, also known as cost codes. And then when you enter them, you're limited on what you can select. So that's how you know that you're uploading a safe cost code. And by safe, I mean if I were to accidentally put 500 architectural, or put a period or a space or something, what that's going to do, if I'm not careful, that's going to create a brand new product or service in QuickBooks, and it's going to be mapped to uncategorized expense, and it's likely going to stall, and it's not going to make it into Buildertrend. So Airtable just has some extra features that enable us to make sure the data is 100% clean before it gets uploaded. But in a spreadsheet, you have similar capabilities. This is definitely for an advanced user. You can create a drop-down menu for your products and services in a sheet. You can create protected fields and more. So the biggest thing is making sure you understand you can upload things in bulk from a spreadsheet, potentially saving you tons of hours and making your data a lot more clean. So if it is something you'd like to learn more about, feel free to reach out to me and we can discuss. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.